The random town of today is Wounded Knee, South Dakota. Tragic. I hope Tex Houston, the player today, isn't, because, the documentary I'm doing is on the Challenger, the new net. So we got a lot of tragedies on our hand. I didn't realize that that Dawes song was kind of, sad in a way. Damn. A lot of tragedies. The population in Wounded Knee, 382 people in the 2010 census. It's also 6 a.m. when I did the weather screenshot, and 48 degrees, not a cloud in the sky. Town is named for Wounded Knee Creek, the bones and the heart of Crazy Horse, the Sioux chief, were reputedly buried along this creek by his family following his death in 1877. On December 29th, 1890, in the same area, in an incident known as the Wounded Knee Massacre, the United States 7th Cavalry killed more than 300 men, women, and children who were being relocated to the Sioux Reservation. Tragic, horrible story. They were moving them. I think they were relocating them, right, to reservations, and then they set up camp at Wounded Knee. And then the story goes that the Army went to camp to get rid of all of their guns and the rifles and stuff. And the version of the story is that there was a blind or deaf member of the Lakota who refused to give up his rifle because he said he liked it and he paid a lot of money for it. And then there was another member of the tribe doing the death dance or some sort of ritual dance. So there was some craziness. And then, a one shot was fired, and then they massacred everyone. So there are some eyewitnesses and stuff in journals. I haven't read about that in a long time. I think that's the story that is out there. But more likely than not, they just went and massacred everyone because kind of what they did in history. But let's check out the town. There's a battlefield and there's a memorial right away. And it's a pretty squiggly shape. It kind of looks like if this is the bat head, like this is the nose of the bat, and this is one wing, and this is the other wing, and this is the back of its head, and it's falling backwards like the soldier in 300 after he gets kicked into that well, but it's a bat and his wings are out and he's looking up at the sky kind of like, oh. That's what the shape looks like to me. You guys can interpret the clouds however the weed lets you interpret them. All right. Is there anything in this town? No. There's the battlefield. So I'm guessing that's a cemetery. Wow. Wowza-weez. Does this guy go down there? Does this guy go anywhere? Pretty empty. So that's the battlefield. Yeah, I think that's the battlefield. It's pretty sad. Nothing going on. Where was the other part of the town? Okay. There's some roads and some homes over here. And the creek. There's the creek. So, that adds up that this is where they set up camp. You're surrounded by the creek. Okay. Adds up. And there's one street over here with some houses. These houses look kind of nice. What's this? Think we can go on this road? Let's check out these houses. We can go on this road. Yes. Oh. They're pretty tiny houses. From the satellite, I thought they were bigger and newer. I don't know why I thought that. Okay. We got some people. Wow, ain't that the circle of life? You get pushed in a stroller, and you get pushed in a wheelchair, and hopefully the in-between was delightful. A lot of foot. Just the same people? Are we in a time warp? Oh, I get it. Because these people are probably walking faster than the car. But then the car would have to be going very slow for the same people. Oh, maybe the car's driving this way. And he sees these people here. And there's a dog licking out of the muddy puddle. And then he keep driving. Were we in a time warp? Didn't we see those people twice? What? Am I? Okay, so we saw them here. They're walking. Is the dog here? Is the puddle here? No. Okay. But now we keep going, and they're up here. Okay, so we do see them twice. We do. And now the dog should be in this shot. Yes, there's a dog. So when you go one way, you see him twice. When you go the other way, you only see him once. I don't understand this Google Maps. I don't understand it. What's this sign say? American Recovery something Lakota land. All right, well, we just fell down that rabbit hole. We haven't listened to this in far too long. What a good song. Wounded Knee. I mean, it says it got a population of 300 people in 2010. Where'd they live? There's only those two streets. Can't find another house in the town. One there and there. Seems like everyone lives there. Maybe there's a lot of people that live in those houses. Maybe these things. Is that just a nice house? The one nice house in town? I don't know. Ooh, someone said that Josh had a good question. Derek Dombrowski says, Josh, that's a good question. What's the question asked? How much does the Google car driver get paid? Well, let's check it out. Google Map car driver salary. Street View driver salaries at Google can range from $11 to $17 an hour. This estimate is based upon 2 Google Street View driver salary reports provided by employees or estimated based upon statistical methods. So it's like a hourly part-time job. Sounds like 2 people let us know. One guy made $11 and one of them made $17. And that's all we know. And this is from 2014. There's a whole Reddit on it. How does one get a job as a Google Street View driver? I don't have a link, but seen this question answered before by drivers. It's a temp job, and they don't advertise as a Street View driver. Several people responded to ads on Craigslist or whatnot and got into it. It's not a permanent job in most cases. Some are in major metro areas, but for the most part, you drive till you're covered your area, and then you're done. They pay you by miles covered. If you covered everything local to you, then however much time commute to a new place is not paid. So if you need to drive 30 minutes to reach a place you haven't already covered, then you have a 30-minute commute to your driving job in the same car. Prepare for a life of this. Risky click. Oh, my God. So loud. College humor. Not into it. Okay. College Humor went bankrupt because of Facebook's fake numbers, and then they kind of blame themselves for getting duped by Facebook's fake numbers, which I don't see very interesting to me. No one forced you to put all your money into Facebook, College Humor. You just did it. Maybe you guys don't know what I'm talking about. I think that's all we got on Wounded Knee. It's 48 degrees and sunny there. I don't know how many people live there now, but it was 380 in 2010, and it's got a sad history. It's got a sad history.